All right, as we all know, Sony makes some of the best, if not the best, noise canceling over-ear headphones around. In fact, this is them right here, the Sony WH-XB900N. They have Sony's Q1, I believe, is the name of the signal processor that they use for noise canceling, and these are amazing. However, these are $350 headphones. Now, the $350 part is kind of a joke at this point because these are often on sale and regularly retail for about $280, which is significantly cheaper than $350. However, all of Sony's products seem to be going on sale right now during this holiday time, and while these are on sale, the little brothers and little sisters of this particular headset are also on sale. So that is where we come in with this. This is the Sony WH-900N. So this particular headset is the younger sibling of the XM4s here, and it normally retails for $250 and is currently on sale at this very moment for $123. That is over 50% off. It's like 51% off, but this is a 50% off discount. So this is an incredible deal right now. If these can even come close to the performance and the feel of the XM4s, then these 900Ns right now will probably be the best buy you can get for this holiday season. So the question is, are they good? Well, let's find out. All right, it's unboxing time. We're gonna go through this pretty quickly. All right, we got the headphones out, and let's just start by going over the build quality, shall we? So these are supposed to be only a step down. They're only $100 cheaper normally than the XM4s here. So build quality wise, I'm honestly expecting this to be pretty similar while not completely on par. And honestly, the flex of the entire device, the build does feel pretty similar. However, I am noticing little differences, like the fact that the curve on the cups here, so the way that these cups sort of blend into each other is a lot more bulbous than they are on the XM4s, which has more of a chamfer to it and is sort of more angular overall. But honestly, they still feel pretty good. The cushions are still very nice and soft. They're actually bigger than the cushions on the XM4s. If I just put these like that and have these like this, move that over there. So if I actually just put them side to side like that, you can see these cushions are actually quite a bit thicker than the ones on the XM4s. But overall feel to my fingers is they're about similar softness levels. Let's see, let's put the XM4s on real quick. Okay, and then we'll put these on. All right, yeah, so they're about, I would say the fit is pretty similar. The XM4s feel like they have a smaller footprint on my head. I don't feel them as much, which makes sense because the cups on the XM4 are completely rounded all the way around, while the cups on the 900Ns here actually have sort of they're more of a rectangular shape, so they go up like walls and then have a ceiling. They're not rounded all the way around. So it makes sense that these sort of feel bigger on your head, but it's really not that big of a deal. Overall, the build quality still feels pretty solid, while the texture is not quite the same. So the XM4s have this sort of soft touch texture to them, which makes them feel really premium. This has more of a rugged plastic texture. They're both plastic, but this one's more of like a rugged, regular plasticky kind of feel, which makes them feel a little bit cheaper, but at the same time, like they don't feel like if I squeeze them, they don't creak, which is a very telltale sign of cheap plastics being used, and this is really not the case for these. I do notice that these have, unlike the XM4s, which have these air vents here, and then also when you open the cup, there's actually air vents there as well. This 900N actually has giant air vents on the underside of these cups here. And that makes sense because the XB line has always been more focused on bass. So as you can see on the right there on the packaging, extra bass. And I think that's actually what the XB means, is extra bass. So it makes sense that they would have extra sort of air holes for extra bass. That makes a lot of sense, at least to me. And other than that, I think the fit is the finish is pretty good, and the fit is also really good too. Like I can honestly see myself wearing this for a full day without any sort of issue. I think I would be fine wearing it. It's very comfortable on my head. Let's pull my phone out and see about the audio quality, shall we? Because that's, at the end of the day, that's really what matters here, is does it sound good? If it even comes close, honestly, at the price point that it's at normally at $250, it doesn't, if both of these are MSRP, this is $250 and this is $350, this doesn't need to sound amazing in order to be worth the money. It's still a good value even at the $250 point, mostly because of the fact that as far as software features go, it is very equivalent to the XM4. So it does have a lot of those software features. It does have the long battery life, and it also does have the noise canceling. Now, it does not have the same, at least according to the packaging and from the reading that I've done, it does not have the same noise canceling chip that the XM4s have, but it still uses Sony's noise canceling algorithms, which I believe at the end of the day are really what handle most of the work there. The chip just makes it better, if anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect this to my phone, and then I'll do some listening, and then I'll get right back to you with the results of that. So give me 1 minute. Okay, so that was interesting. The overall sound profile of both of these is very similar, which makes sense. They're similar, I mean, they're only one tier technically apart, and they're made by the same manufacturer. They're designed to be pretty similar, and the difference between them is actually exactly where you would expect it to be. The XB900s are better at bass, which makes sense. Extra bass. That's the whole point of these things. And they do a good job with the bass, much better than the XM3s do, actually. However, they seem to sacrifice a little bit on the highs as compared to the XM4s, not the XM3s. They do seem to sacrifice, oh, I accidentally played a song there. I didn't even realize I was doing that. But they seem to sacrifice a bit on the highs as compared to the XM4s in order to get that extra bass, which makes complete sense to me, and also helps Sony to differentiate their products a bit more. However, you can tune the sound profile on these just a little bit and maybe lower your bass through the EQ and get a more natural sound. You don't need to stick with the extra bass like you do. Actually, you don't need to do that with any of Sony's products, but you don't need to stick with the extra bass. If you don't like bass, you don't need to use it. And honestly, this does a really good job overall. Some of the best sounding headphones I've used. The XM4s, obviously some of the best sounding headphones I used, much better on the highs, a much more neutral sound all the way around, and but obviously not as strong on the bass as the XBs, and that makes sense. Once again, these are the extra bass model. But are they $100 apart in audio quality? No, honestly, I would, if you told me they were the same price and that this one was just more bass heavy, like this was just for bass heads and that's all it was, I would completely believe you, because the audio quality is good enough on the 900Ns here that I don't think that they're convincingly $100 cheaper normally than the XM4s are, which is a good thing, because that means that the value of these things is really, really high. Which means the value of these things is a little bit lower, but semantics there. This is the most premium thing, so there's more into its value than just the sound quality. There's also, you know, the noise canceling, which I'm not going to get into, just because it really comes down to the noise canceling is going to be very similar, but this one's going to be better. That's it. Sony has really, really good noise canceling. I can vouch for it, and I've used the noise. I have actually used the noise canceling on these, and it works really well. I have personally noticed that it's not as quick to change. Sort of like in Sony software, you can decide how much noise canceling you want, essentially, and on the XM4s, I notice it is much more responsive when I change that slider, and when I turn on and off the noise canceling altogether, it is much more responsive on the XM4s, but it still works on the XB900s as well. It's not like it's completely broken without it. So it still works just fine, honestly. The last thing that I want to get into is just the microphone quality, because once again, these are Bluetooth headsets. However, they do have a optional headphone cable here, which, man, I did it again, huh? Anyway, they do have an optional headphone cable that comes with it that you can use to listen to music wired in instead of through the Bluetooth, which is really cool because both of them have aptX. So if you really want to take advantage of that, I think doing wired would be more helpful. But they are Bluetooth headphones made to be used with phones most of the time. So you probably care about what call quality is going to sound like from your end, unless you don't care what you sound like to the other people. I think a good amount of people are probably like that, but that's fine. So I'm going to quickly just record some audio on both of them, and you guys can determine whether or not you think that the XM4s are better, whether the XBs are better, or if they're sort of properly in line. So let me get my phone. Let me get my phone and let me go to my recorder, and we'll go ahead and start with the I keep accidentally playing music. That's very annoying. Okay, we'll go ahead and start with the XBs here. So I'm going to put them on, record some audio. You guys can hear it, and then I'll switch over to the next one, record some audio, and you guys can hear it. So let's do that real quick. All right. And I am recording. So this is the audio quality coming from the WH-XB900N. It is the $250 headphones that are currently retailing for $123. And I'm going to end this recording now. Okay, and then let's just turn these off so that it's easier to switch over to the other ones. And then we will switch over to our trusty XM4s here, turn them on. That's fine. And then we will start recording another clip. And we are currently recording on the WH-1000XM4s. These are the $350 headphones that are currently retailing for about $280. I will have links in the descriptions, and I'll even put some screenshots of the actual product pages there so that you can see how much they actually are selling for at this very moment. And by this very moment, I mean the moment that the video is uploaded. If tomorrow they no longer are on sale for that price, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have uploaded this video a week ago. That's my fault. I take full responsibility. Leave me a thumbs down if you think that I deserve a thumbs down for that, because it sucks. I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's end that recording, and we will call that recording 2. And that's it. I think we are ready to go into the conclusion at this point. So the question is, do the XB900Ns at well, actually, there's two questions. First of all is, are these worth it at $250? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If these are not on sale, if you can't find these on sale for whatever reason, or if you just really love bass, if these are not on sale, if you cannot find these on sale for whatever reason, they're very easy to find on sale. Honestly, they really are. And you can even find refurbished ones for like $240. And even the XM3s are really good, and they're still being sold and are very low price as well. If these are not on sale, or you cannot find them, or if you really want the extra bass, then these are a great value for you. Now, and that's at $250. Now, at $123, it's no contest. It's 123 bucks. You can get 2 of these and it'll still be, you could get 3 of these and it'll only be like $10 more than 1 of these at full price. Like, that's ridiculous. This is way more than a $123 set of headphones. Like, the value there is immense. So if you can find these on sale, of course I will put the links in the description. If you can find these on sale for $123 and you're itching for some good Bluetooth headphones with active noise canceling and just some good old bass, I guess, if you're looking for some good, comfortable headphones, honestly, these are great. I think that these should be the ones that you're looking at if you're looking for Bluetooth headphones. Of course, if you're looking for some wired headphones for some hi-fi music experience, then obviously you should not go for these because, well, these aren't high-fidelity headphones. That'd be a waste. I don't know why you would do that. Also, you should be spending a lot more money than $123 at that point, but I mean, anyway. Yes, these are great. Thumbs up from me to Sony, and a second thumbs up for when these are on sale. So if these are on sale, it's 2 thumbs up. This is amazing value for what you're getting. And if they're not on sale, then go for these. Because when these are on sale, they're only $30 more expensive, and these are almost always on sale. Get them refurbished. I mean, who cares? These are amazing. So basically, if these are on sale, go for it. If they're not on sale, just go for these. That's really what it comes down to, honestly. Unless you live somewhere where the prices are completely weird and these are like $500 for some reason and these are like $300 for some reason, at that point, you know, go for the $300 ones, save your money. They're not so different that $200 difference it can be made up for. But if you live somewhere where these get sold at MSRP, then that's great. Do it that way. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't like it. Please subscribe. Remember to subscribe. And leave a comment if you have any questions or if you think that I missed something in the video and you would like more explanation on it. I am always ready to go into detail on other things related to that. And if you have any suggestions for another video, if you have something that you would like for me to review, let me know. As long as it's not too expensive, I will go out of my way to buy it because I like wasting money. That's not true. I hate wasting money, but I can't stop myself. I have a serious problem. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good week. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.